Welcome to this lesson on how to play the tune James Bond. This is the theme that was written in, I think, 1963 or 62 for the original film, which is Dr. No, and the theme has been used many times since. Some argument as to who wrote this tune, some say Monty Norman, some say John Barry, but it's a fantastic tune, especially for the guitar. I think when it was written with a guitarist named Duane Eddy in mind, because he was an American guitarist who was always in the charts in the 50s, 60s and some of the 70s, and he had this sort of twangy sound that he achieved by playing most of his tunes on the bass strings, the thicker strings of the guitar. So although he didn't actually play the original version of this, as far as I know, it's definitely got that Duane Eddy feel to it. There are various versions of this that I've done. I'm going to start with the advanced version and then I'm going to show you some easier options as we go on. To understand the sheet you need to understand my simple note code, and it's very easy. The letters are the strings and the numbers are the frets, and if it's a 0 it's open. The tiny numbers underneath are your left hand fingers. This is assuming you are right handed. The intro can be played through most of the tune. If you can't manage some of the harder parts of the tune, you can more or less play this all the way through, although it will be fairly boring, has to be said. So we're going to start with this. We're up on 9D, 9th fret of the D string, finger 1. Then we go to 10D and to 11D. So do all those notes with up strokes of the plectrum. Now as you do that, you see you have the 3 fingers. Once you played 11D, you've got all 3 fingers all on the same string, and then you peel them off one by one as you go back to 9D. So in other words, you've got 9D, 10D, 11D, 10D, and all you need to do then is put an open bass E string after each of those with a downstroke. Sounds rather nice, doesn't it? Then we're into the main theme, which is this. Fantastic tune, that, isn't it? So this is the most famous part of the James Bond theme, and it's what I call the Duane Eddy twangy section. You're on the bass E string, you know that because I've written it as a capital E, and you're playing open E. Now if you look at the sheet that says advanced 2 of 2, plectrum technique plus extra goodies, you'll see when it says on main theme the picking should be down, down, up, up, down, up. Now that picking is very important so that you get the correct feel. You have that nice rolling bit there, down, up. So it's down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, all the way through that. Notice second finger, 2nd fret, 3rd finger, 3rd fret, and when you get to it, 1st finger, 1st fret. So all on the bass E string. The first 2 lines are the same. Time, instead of going 2E, 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 you play 2E, 1E and open E. Notice my right hand is leaning on the bridge, much easier to play that way. If you kind of float, you're more likely to make mistakes and not get such a strong sound. And then you have on the D string, 1D, OD, 1st fret of the D string, open D string, and then 2, O2 on the A string. Okay, now the way I've grouped the coded notes is a bit of a hint on the timing. You probably know the tune anyway. In any case, you've got my tune that you can download and keep and play along to. So that's the main theme, you repeat that. And then comes the second section. This is fairly tricky. It leaps around the guitar fairly impressively, and this is it. Basically what you got there is the same thing played twice. The first time you have that, those 3 notes, then it's the same again. time it's on the end, those three notes. So it goes from open E to 3E, up to 11E, down to 10E. Notice the little numbers underneath, tell you which left hand fingers to use. Then it's down to 8B, 6E and 7E. And by the way, the little vertical lines show the bar lines, where one bar finishes, another one starts. And then you've got 3E, 4E, 2E. And then, as I say, first time, open B, open E and 2B. First finger on 2B. Same again. And this time, you've got open B, 4B and open E. So that's kind of a proper ending, isn't it? The end of the first time through that, you've got, it kind of says, play me again. But at the end of it, you've got, which really wraps it up. Again, look at the advanced 2 of 2 sheet. Second section, use this picking, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And basically what you're doing there is going, obviously that doesn't sound right, does it, because I'm picking non-stop. Basically it's kind of strumming but on single strings, and that way you get that lovely natural rhythmical plectrum technique. Okay, then we have the third section. Again, this natural rhythm again, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up. And again, if you think of it as, just take out the strokes and the notes you don't want, that'll make you play naturally. People often say to me, does it really matter if you do a down when it should be an up, and up when it should be a down? And I have to tell you, yes, it does matter. You just have to trust me. One day you'll realise it does really help you play in that natural way. So just trust me and do what I say on this, and it really will help you. Okay, so you've got third section on the E string, O, O, O2, O2, 3, 3, 3, 2, O2 twice. And you've got 7E. On the advanced 2 of 2 sheet, it says about 2/3 of the way down the page, how about trying this harmony to the third section? It also has 2 extra notes on the low E string. So while you've got one guitar going, you can have this guitar doing this, a lower harmony. Now it's on the B string, 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 4, 5, 5, 5, 4, 2, 4, so obviously same picking as before. And at the end you've got 8B twice, and you drop down to the 7th fret of the bass E. And then, now if I sing the normal tune there and play this one, you'll see how it fits. So your normal tune is da 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 da. You hear the harmony, sounds quite good, and on my recording you can hear it very clearly. You then repeat the intro, first 2 bars of the intro, repeat the main theme once, and you come to the coda. And the coda is weird because the rest of the tune is in 4/4 time, 4 beats the bar. This is in 3 times. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then you can either play a single note or the classic James Bond chord. Now if you've got a good ear for music, you may notice that the first 4 notes of the coda are the same as the first 4 notes of the second section, but just an octave lower. So you've got 2D, open G, 4B, 3B, and watch those left hand fingers, those tiny numbers. And then open G, open B, 2E, 1E. And then open B, 3B, 6E, 5E. And OE, 3E, 11E, 10E. And of course those notes are the first 4 notes of the second section. Look at the advanced 2 of 2 sheet, tells you to pick it. It is down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And you, as I say, you can do one of 2 things on the end. Just play a 2E, 2nd fret of the E string, or better still, this very iconic James Bond chord, which is brilliant, which I reckon is an E minor 9 with an added D sharp. And you strum those 4 strings nearest the floor. Now, on my recording I use loads of different sounds. It's all played on the electric guitar, not on one of these, but it sounds fine on this, doesn't it? I use like a tremolo effect on a lot of it, and a clean sound, especially on the second section. And the third section I use a distorted sound, so it goes well with the brass sounds that I've used in the recording. So that's the advanced version. If that's all too much for you and you want something a little bit easier, look at the sheet that's got the James Bond logo on it with the gun. And the intro can be played on the B string. Instead of going 9, 10, 11, 10 on the D string. So you can play OB, 1B, 2B, 1B. And if you want to put that bottom E string in, you can. Okay. It's quite a jump to get from the B to the E, so you actually might find that harder than the advanced version. So maybe just play the B string. The main theme I've just trimmed up a bit. Instead of going, I've just cut it down to. Obviously it doesn't sound quite right, there's a few notes missing, but if you learn that and do it all in downstrokes, that's a nice sort of stepping stone to the proper version of it. As I say, if it's too hard, you could just play an open E every 4 beats, or you could just play that all the way through. As I said before, fairly boring. The second section, there's no easy version of that, so you've just got to either miss it out or play it, or just go again behind it. Third section, that is not simplified, and the coda I have simplified. Instead of going, I've just played the first note. So you've got 2D, OG, OB, OE and 2E, and don't forget it's 3 beats the bar, so it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And as I've said there, notice how the last note is on beat 3. So that easier version obviously doesn't sound as good, but like I said, it's not a bad stepping stone to playing the advanced version. And once you've learnt this, by all means practice it along with the track that I've recorded. It's a fantastic piece for the guitar, isn't it? Really good fun to practice, and there's loads there that's going to really help you to become a much better guitarist. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that.